Take him.
Oh, let's get much closer. Actually, have to stand across the Come on, you just blew up on him.
Got him?
Don't worry about it. I just watched it blow up on something, so I knew he was there. First fish on a frog, black frog. Half hour into the day. Well, 20 minutes into the day. That's right, 20 minutes into the day. Catching a frogfish that was blowing up on something on the outside weed line. Can't beat that. Unfortunately, didn't get another frog bite to hook up until later on, but we'll get back to that one. If you want to get bit right now for just size, that outside weed line, and I am saying outside, not the inside, does really good with drop shot. That's a keeper. In there. Do your worm. Your rod's in the way. On the old drop shot.
171. Drop shot.
Now when I'm pointing out the outside weed line, all those fish are setting up out deeper. I can't get bit on anything up between the weed line and tules or rocks or anything like that. There's occasional bites, but for the most part, they're all on that outside weed line, which, if you also pay attention, the water temperature has dropped 2 to 4 degrees. Even in this hot 100-degree weather, still the overnights are dropping it. With that said, with targeting that outside edge, the second best production was punching or flipping that outside edge. If I'm ringing it, I'm a big fish on
I just want to sniff your butt. Ooh, yeah.
I can't even catch up because it's been so long since I reeled hard on left. Punching. Now when I say outside edge, that actually was a isolated weed clump out deeper where you could barely see the tops of it, and I was just going down, punching through those, and they were coming out of there. Didn't get anything large, unfortunately, but I think there are large fish down there with them. One of the other things that worked was those deep edges was flipping around a jig rig with a Cinco. In there. Know that? I won't keep.
136 outside edge. Cinco. Jig rig Cinco.
Now that jig rig with a Cinco, just dropping it into basically just the edges of pockets and just flipping it through there, and you kind of see what he was doing. One of the things that I have been doing is throwing an underspin. I threw underspin a lot and couldn't really get it to work, besides a couple times.
Yeah.
And that? We'll get them. We haven't used the net today.
Too slow.
Oh no, I still got it. Of course I have. Now if you notice, he's on the opposite side of the boat from the bank, throwing it down the line while I'm working a frog on the inside. That is the theme. If you learn anything from this video, that is the theme. Take that outside, that deeper edge, slow roll something, flip into them, just go slow. And that seemed to be the majority of my bites. The exception to all of that, but it's still an outside deep edge, is actually the biggest fish of the day, and it was on a frog. She's not really on the radio anymore. And she has a couple okay songs. Like, ones that I can choke down. I'll never turn up, but I at least don't have to. The newer stuff I think.
Good one. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. This is small compared to that one that blew up on earlier. That's a 4.
I about threw
Got him.
I threw my rod in the water.
429 on a black frog. It's a good one. Thank you, buddy. Now, if you notice that 4-pounder, although it is not huge, it's twice as big as everything else we were caught this weekend. So, I mean, I'll take it as a win. I'm not hearing that many people sticking big ones right now. It's a little tough. On that one, there's the that outer edge, and then there's a little tule clump, and it was right there, pinched in that tule clump. The classic Delta ambush point that it came from. So overall, basically, best thing you can do, in my opinion, is take that outside weed clumps, pick up a punch, and keep throwing it.
Might still be a virgin.
Definitely smaller than the last one. When I pulled on him, I was like, nope. Punching, outside weeds. Barely a keeper. So one last time, stay deep, don't go shallow, and the bigger ones seem to be out there. Did catch one on a buzzbait. I'll tack that on the end. It's a cute little one. But until next time, I hope you get them. He's still there? Oh, he's still there. That's always good when you have troubles knowing if he's still there or not.
That was like the last one I just hooked.
He ate it though. It's my first buzzbait fish with a horny toad on it. I mean, it's the size of the bait, but I'll take him.